Picture this. Over 2,000 years ago, an ancient sage named Patanjali was mapping the human mind with the precision of a neurosurgeon, yet without a single brain scan or laboratory. What he documented in his Yoga Sutras reads like a blueprint for consciousness itself. And today's neuroscientists are discovering he was remarkably accurate. But here's something that will make you pause. Harvard-affiliated researchers just proved that advanced meditators practicing ancient yogic techniques have brains that are almost 6 years younger than their actual age. Some participants showed brain scans over a decade younger than their chronological age. This isn't just about feeling younger. This is measurable, biological age reversal happening in the brain. You think that's extraordinary? We're just getting started. Recent studies using ultra-high field 7T MRI technology, the most advanced brain imaging available, revealed that when experienced meditators practice jhana, an advanced form of meditation rooted in ancient practices, their brains light up with, rich patterns of activity in specific cortical, subcortical, brainstem, and cerebellar regions. We're talking about whole brain transformations that researchers describe as unprecedented. Scientists at Massachusetts General Hospital examined meditators with over 25 years of experience and discovered something astounding. Their brains showed increased gray matter in regions controlling attention, processing sensory input, and emotional regulation. Even more fascinating, the areas that typically thin with age remained thick in long-term meditators, as if their brains had found a way to pause the aging clock. Now here's where ancient wisdom meets cutting-edge science in the most remarkable way. Patanjali's second sutra states, Yoga's Chitta Vritti Nirodha. Yoga is the stilling of the fluctuations of the mind. For centuries, scholars debated what this meant. Today, neuroscientists have an answer. It's describing neuroplasticity and cognitive control with surgical precision. Yoga isn't just about flexibility or relaxation. It's a powerful tool for reshaping the brain. Modern neuroscience shows that regular yoga practice can enhance neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself. This means yoga can help us form new habits, recover from injuries, and even boost our mental resilience. When researchers analyzed what happens during Chitta Vritti Nirodha, they found that experienced meditators show decreased activity in the default mode network, the brain's mind-wandering system that's overactive in depression and anxiety. Think about this. 2,000 years ago, Patanjali identified the exact mental process that modern neuroscience now recognizes as crucial for mental health. But Patanjali didn't stop there. He described what he called the kleshas, 5 core obstacles to well-being. Remarkably, these map almost perfectly onto what psychologists today call cognitive biases. Research published in 2023 shows that these cognitive biases, negativity bias, confirmation bias, and others, directly contribute to depression, anxiety, and psychological distress. The same mental patterns Patanjali warned about over 2 millennia ago are now proven contributors to mental illness. Here's a number that will astonish you. Studies reveal that addressing cognitive biases through meditation and mindfulness practices can reduce depressive symptoms by measurable amounts in just 8 weeks. Patanjali's ancient prescription for mental suffering is being validated in clinical trials worldwide. So, one of the most fascinating discoveries, honestly, is how these ancient yogic practices have been shown to reduce depressive symptoms. It's not just anecdotal, there's solid scientific evidence backing this up now. Now let's talk about Samyama, Patanjali's advanced meditation technique that combines concentration, meditation, and absorption into a single practice. Modern neuroscientists studying Samyama practitioners made a groundbreaking discovery. An 8-day intensive Samyama program significantly increased connectivity between the brain's salience network and default mode network. This enhanced connectivity correlated directly with improved mindfulness scores, suggesting that this ancient practice literally rewires the brain for better awareness. And here's something that'll make you reconsider everything you know about breathing. Pranayama, the breath control techniques described in the Yoga Sutras, have been proven to regulate the autonomic nervous system in ways that border on the miraculous. After just 4 weeks of yogic breathing, participants showed significant reductions in resting heart rate, from 89.27 beats per minute to 82.68 beats per minute. Their blood pressure responses to stress improved dramatically, indicating enhanced cardiovascular adaptability. But wait, the neurological changes are even more impressive. Studies using EEG technology show that pranayama practices increase gamma wave activity, which is associated with heightened awareness and the default mode network control. Buddhist monks and advanced practitioners show these gamma oscillations during deep meditative states, suggesting that ancient breathing techniques can induce brain states previously thought impossible to achieve without years of training. If you're finding this as fascinating as I am, hit that like button, because we're about to explore how the entire 8-limbed path of yoga functions as a comprehensive cognitive training program. The Yoga Sutras describe the Ashtanga path, 8 limbs that begin with yamas and niyamas, ethical guidelines that seem purely philosophical. But neuroscience reveals something extraordinary. These ethical practices are actually foundational elements for creating a stable, receptive mind. Research shows that practitioners who follow these ethical guidelines show enhanced prefrontal cortex function, the brain region responsible for executive decision-making and self-control. So, hey, think about this. Patanjali structured his system in such a way that ethical behavior literally prepares the brain for higher states of consciousness. The yamas, non-violence, truthfulness, non-stealing, energy management, and non-possessiveness. They're not just moral suggestions, you know? They're actually cognitive training protocols that optimize brain function for advanced practices. Pretty fascinating, right? Ethical behavior, isn't just about doing the right thing. It's actually preparing the brain for deeper states of awareness. By practicing ethical principles, we're laying the groundwork for profound mental transformation. The 5th limb, pratyahara, or sensory withdrawal, anticipates modern attention training techniques by thousands of years. When neuroscientists study practitioners of pratyahara, they find enhanced activity in the prefrontal cortex and reduced reactivity in the amygdala. This is exactly what happens in modern attention training programs designed to improve focus and emotional regulation. Here's where the evidence becomes overwhelming. A comprehensive meta-analysis of 47 neuroimaging studies found that meditation and yoga practices consistently show structural and functional changes across the brain with regular practice. The most commonly changed areas include the prefrontal cortex, hippocampus, temporal parietal cortex, and insular cortex, exactly the regions Patanjali's practices target. But let's talk numbers that will completely change how you think about ancient wisdom. UCLA researchers found that meditating for years literally thickens the brain and strengthens connections between brain cells. They discovered that long-term meditators have larger amounts of gerification, brain folding that allows faster information processing. The more years of meditation practice, the more brain folding, providing direct proof of neuroplasticity in action. Harvard Medical School's Sarah Lazar compared brain scans of 20 experienced meditators with 15 non-meditators and found increased thickness in brain areas dealing with attention and sensory processing.